You wish to see me? Yes. What can I do for you?
Give me back my husband.
Give you back your husband?
Yes. You are wondering which one he is. He is a blonde man, not very tall, with spectacles. He is a lawyer, your manager's lawyer. Alfred is his first name.
Oh, I have met him. Yes.
I know you have. I implore you, give him back to me.
You mustn't mistake my silent for embarrassment. I'm at loss because how I can give you back your husband when I haven't got him?
You just admitted that you knew him.
That scarcely implies that I have taken him from you. Of course, I know him. He broke up my last contract, and it seems to me I have seen him once or twice since then, backstage. Rather nice spoken, very haired man. Did you say he wore spectacles?
Yes,
I don't remember him with spectacles.
he probably took them off. He wanted to his best to you. He is in love with you. He never takes them off when I'm around. He doesn't care how he looks when I'm around. He doesn't love me. I implore you, give him back to me.
If you weren't very foolish young woman, I should be very angry with you. Wherever did you get the idea that I have taken your husband from you?
And he sends you flowers all the time.
That's not true.
He is.
It isn't. He never sent me the flower on all his life. Tell me, hasn't he tell you that he did?
No. I found out at the florist. The flowers are sent to your dressing room twice a week and just to him.
That's a lie.
Do you mean to say that I am lying?
I mean, someone is lying to you.
How about this letter?
Letter?
He wrote it to you.
He
And he said,
wrote it to me. Let me see.
no. I read it to you. My darling, shall we be able to call for you at the theater tonight? Urgent business. 1,000. Apologize. 10,000 kisses. Alfred.
Ah,
I found it on his desk this morning. He probably intended to send it to the theater by messenger, but he forgot it. And I opened it.
you mustn't cry.
Why mustn't I? You're still my husband, and I mustn't cry. Oh, I know how little it means to you, and how easy it is for you. One night you dress like a royal princess, and the next night you undress like for me. In reality, you may be more stupid than I am, but I admit that when it comes to alluring men, I am no match for you.
This is very interesting case.
What is yours? Mine? What do you mean?
I mean, I never received a flower or a letter or anything else from your husband. Hasn't you and your husband has been getting on very badly of late?
Yes, of course.
You used to be very affectionate to each other.
Why?
Yes, and of late, you have been quite cold.
Yes.
Of course, a typical case. My dear, if you knew how often we actresses meet this sort of thing, it is perfectly clear that your husband has been playing a little comedy to make you jealous, to revive your interest in him.
Do you really think that? Do you want to say such a thing have happened to you before?
Endless time. It happens to every actress who is moderately pretty and successful. Uh, it is one of the oldest expedient in the world. And we actresses such a conspicuous target for it. There is scarcely a man who connected with the theater who does who doesn't make use of us in that way. Sometimes or another authors, designer, since designer, composer, lawyers, orchestral leaders, even the manager themselves. To regain to regain a wife or sweet her affection, all they need to do is invent a love affair with one of us. The wife is always ready to believe it. Mm, Actually, we don't know a thing about it. But even when it is brought to our notice, we don't mind so much. Even though we have a consideration of making many marriage happy ended with the divorce court.
But how? How could I know?
Dear, you mustn't apologize. You could know, of course. If you fear it, it seems plausible. You fancy your husband in an atmosphere of perpetual temptation. In the backstage world, it's in the backstage world full of the beautiful serene. Mm, oh, in a beautiful serene and yeah, avoidance of scruples or morals. Mm, when once you, I mean, the husband or writing the love letter to make you jealous because he knows you fear us and hate us. One actress is you suppose is more dangerous than 100 of women, 100 ordinary women. And by the way, uh, hasn't he lived scald my hair?
Yes. It is this drawer. I brought it with me.
Yes, they bribed my hairdresser to steal it from me. It is a wonder I still have any left hair. Hair left, yeah.
that how we got it?
Yeah, I can't imagine how else. But tell me, hasn't he brought, he delivered any my love letter?
No.
So don't be alarmed. I haven't written him any.
Then what made you?
I might, if he had come to me, frankly, and say, "Hi, Sarah. Will, would you to help me? My wife and I getting on so well. Could you write a love letter to your husband, to me, and leave it behind that my wife can read it? I I should uh, I should certainly done it for him, but I'm not. I've read 10 letters like that before, for a favorite once, but he had no lucky. His wife is a proper person, and he written all the letters to him and unread it.
How clever you are. How good.
It's I'm there. I'm rather better or not worse than the other woman in the theater. We uh, and and uh,
I have been a perfect fool.
you look a bit silly, but you look a bit silly, but it is you look a bit silly, but it is not a big problem, and it, it's a bit silly for you, but I like that. Yeah, and yeah, and you might uh, you might think that we are actually such a monster.
Yes.
I'll give you an advice. Don't let him fool you like this again.
He won. Never failed.
Yeah. Forget it about the letter or handkerchief or my photograph. If he left on behind, don't mind about it. Don't you think too much about it?
You made me. You made me so happy.
Yeah. If your husband has been playing this again to you, please forget it and not crying all over again. Yeah.
You have made me so happy.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Alfred. You can come in now. She has gone.